dinosaurs. Like,
Yeah.
Seven Sisters. Oh, this must be.
It is Seven Sisters.
This is the Seven Sisters. Right here.
Right here.
There's the little sister right there. We're gonna do the Petroglyph Trail.
Won't you take me home? Give me with your flight. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this world behind. Please just take me home to a castle in the sky.
Our first hike at the Valley of Fire was Mouse's Tank. And Mouse's Tank is named for two potholes, which was used by a southern Paiute Indian, whose name was Little Mouse, who hid out in the area in the 1890s after being accused of killing two prospectors and other crimes. He was eventually found and killed while trying to escape his pursuers. The trail is a little under a half-mile long, and at the end of it is one of the potholes, I guess you would say, that sometimes has water in it. On this trip, it did not, but along the route, you'll find numerous petroglyphs. Look at the colors!
Striations are really interesting. That's apparently why, like when the sun hits it, that's why they call it the Valley of Fire, is because of that.
Next, my friends and I decided it was time to hike the Fire Wave, which also included White Domes and the Seven Wonders. It's a loop trail, and it's approximately 3.1 miles, has about 400 feet of elevation gain. It is generally considered moderately challenging, but it offers views of colorful slot canyons, cool rock formations, and includes, of course, the iconic Fire Wave. The best time to visit is during the cooler months, as the trail has little to no shade. The Valley of Fire does charge an entrance fee. Dogs are welcome, but they must be on a leash. And the Fire Wave itself is best photographed in the late afternoon and early evening. Valley of Fire. This is where I live.
The silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape, let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape.
Very cool stuff.
Oh, this is
Watch
the
your
cave.
head.
Watch your head. This must be the cave that we talk about.
Oh, turn. Oh, he's going.
This is one of the wonders, right? This cave.
Yeah, I wonder, yes.
What you doing there?
I'll hold you close through the night. I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life, and say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape.
Is this the yellow brick road? Check this out. It's so cool. There's an opportunist cactus. Look at that.
To a world we don't know, escape into the great unknown, escape to a world we don't know, escape into the great unknown.
Oh my gosh, they're littles. Oh my gosh.
I guess this guy's not. But look at the horns.
Look at the bighorn sheep. So
Look
cool.
at the baby over there. See the baby?
Oh yeah, it's a tiny.
Oh, right out your window.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that baby. Oh my, another baby. Oh my gosh, that was so cute.
That was great.
In the bottom right of the picture, right?
Uh-huh.
Doesn't it look like a footprint? This
Yeah.
means they're traveling. They're nomads. They're moving. Now follow that line straight up, and there's a man. Oh, there's an animal. Oh, they're hunting as they travel. Okay, keep following the line. Line goes up. Oh, lots of animals and other humans. Ooh, they had conflict. Look straight above that. Isn't that a ladder? Oh,
Yeah.
they had conflict with other humans. So they went up and lived in pueblos. Right? Didn't that work?
Yep.
Okay, and then across to the left, and they built their pueblos. They're safe, and look, you got your family, two stick figures. Then you got the river, and below the river, some orchard trees.
And when the man next
What
to you say,
isn't that the story?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Escape.